Hey, what is going on, guys? Culture here, and today I'm bringing you guys a team deathmatch gameplay on the map Showdown. And in this gameplay, well, it was basically based on in my last video, just running around with a shotgun, having fun and messing about and all that. I wasn't really try-harding in a way, so yeah, I was trying to get kills with a shotgun. I think I did well. I can't really remember. I recorded this gameplay during the weekend, so I can't really remember. But I did mention it though in my last video though that I recorded 2 gameplays based on the same thing anyway. So yeah, so there's not really much to say about that, so let's get on with the topic. And the topic is another story, and just in case if you guys want to know why I'm like doing stories most of my commentaries, basically because I can't really think of any other topics besides stories that happens to me, and plus it's pretty funny if you listen to them in a way. Well, not for me anyway, but you might laugh at it. But I don't know, maybe years to come I might laugh at my own stories. So yeah, and there is lots to talk about in Black Ops 2 and all that, but I could do it in the future videos and all that, and basically other YouTubers basically covered that, so you don't really need me to say it. And even though there is other topics got to do with other video games, I just can't really think of a really good topic. So even though they could be loads, but I can't think of one except for stories. But I might do some video game topics in the future if I can think of any, but some will be Black Ops 2, maybe just before the release date. I don't know, I'll just have to wait and see, but remember, school is in the way, so yeah. So anyway, let's get on with the story, and the topic of the story is pretty much the biggest mistake I made in a text message. So here's how the story goes. So on my first night in youth club, I go to youth club every week because it's fun. I like going there, and in youth club you get to play basketball, football, and you can talk with your friends and all that. So basically before that I was talking to a friend, we were playing football and all that. 2 other friends came, and one other friend came, and we were just playing some football, and then I had to go to youth club. But before I went to youth club, I asked, "Here, are you coming?" He said no because he thinks it's boring. Some people think it's good, and others don't really think so. But I think it's good because I get to play basketball and football and all that. But on his behalf, he thinks it's stupid and there's no point going to it. So yeah, so after talking to him, I went to youth club, and then he started text messaging me or something, or I started text messaging him. I don't know who started it, but we were both sending messages to each other. And during the conversation, he wanted to know who was there. So I named everyone, and there was like this guy, another guy, girls, and all that. And basically I knew everyone's names except for a few. But the 2 that I really didn't know, and I really didn't know who they were these 2 girls. I think they were twins. I'm not really sure, but I think they are twins. It's just they don't really look like it because one girl wears glasses, the other doesn't. It's basically with most twins, to be quite honest. So yeah, so I was naming everyone out until I came across the twins, and I was like, oh yeah, there's this guy, this guy, this guy. And there are 2 twins, and he wanted to know, you know, their names were. I says I don't know, and he goes, okay, ask one of the lads. Now I thought that they weren't from Ireland. I thought they were from another country, and they decided to join a youth club. You know, to be quite fair though, no one really joins youth club. Well, no one knew anyway. Like each year, it's basically the exact same people. There do be some new ones sometimes, but then after a few weeks they go away. But these girls might go away after the first week. It depends if they liked it or not, because it was the first night back during youth club, except for the last week. But that was basically only registrations. But you can always register on the first night. But anyway, so yeah, so they could leave after the first week. You know, doesn't really matter. It depends if they had a great time or not. So yeah, so I was like, I don't know, I didn't know their names were because they looked new to me. And he goes, okay, ask one of the lads. And since I thought that they weren't from Ireland, and I thought no one really knew their names, and I was like, no one knows. And then after that, I put a little, well, I didn't really, but I put in another 2 words saying they're mint. Now by saying that, like by saying they're mint, I was trying to convince him to go to youth club, you know, just to say, you know, they're mint, you should come and you should go all over them or something. Because to be quite fair though, if you heard that there was a model that you could go out with, like, wouldn't you go to that place? Like, you would. Like, you wouldn't just be like, nah, I'm not interested in girls. Well, it makes sense if you were a girl, like, but, you know, for guys, like, you would go, to be quite fair. And I was trying to do that to him, and he said he was going. He said he was going next week. It was basically because I said that they are mint, but not because he also thinks it. It was because I said it, and he says that next week he's going to tell everyone. He's going to show them the text message and make a whole show, and also tell the 2 girls who I said that they were mint. Now, when I sent him that message, he thought that I actually fancy them and all that, which is why he's going to tell them. But to be quite fair though, I'm not really interested in them in that way. Like, they are pretty, like, I can't really call them ugly because that is kind of mean. But yeah, they are 2 pretty girls, but I just don't, you know, like them that way, basically. I did say they're mint, but just to convince him, but he didn't really pick it up the same way I did, and he's gonna make a whole show of it next week. So fingers crossed that he would forget or something, but he has a good memory, so he could make a whole show of me. But yes, but hopefully it won't be that bad, and hopefully he would forget. But anyway, the gameplay's wrapping up. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.